What's up, dudes? Max here, back with my second update for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite today, as there was a bunch of new stuff in the Gamescom build, showing off the base roster for Marvel Infinite, as well as the Soul Stone. And today I wanted to talk about the other thing that possibly has me the most excited in the Gamescom build, which is new stuff. And the new stuff in this build is showing off JEDAH even more than we saw at EVO. So JEDAH, as you guys all know, is a character from Darkstalkers, made a first appearance in Vampire Savior, which is technically Darkstalkers 3. I don't know a ton about JEDAH. He's definitely a very weird character inclusion, but at the same time, I wish there was more stuff kind of like JEDAH in terms of the Capcom roster, which makes him very welcome because so much of the roster is following by the books and the numbers of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, that JEDAH is just so out there and beyond that it's just, where the hell did he come from? While he isn't my favorite character from the Darkstalkers series, especially like male characters, because female characters seem to get the limelight from Darkstalkers, I'm a huge fan of Donovan, but he's been in a lot of other games, and at the same time, I think JEDAH is really well realized in this game. He looks pretty cool, although he's in the middle of like being kind of cartoony and anime and realistic at the same time. He does animate very well, and a lot of his moves look pretty friggin' awesome. I also think the character is going to be damn good. He's got a really interesting aerial dash. He can cancel a aerial dash into a heavy punch and then cancel that aerial heavy punch into another dash with some really ridiculous like double air dash mix-ups. He has got some pretty damn good mobility. He's got good aerial moves, this dive move that is also fantastic, as you can see. And he's got 3 supers, which all have pretty useful properties. One is that big spinning like wheel super, which only is usable in the air. Good for damage, good for setups, but since it's only in the air, it's not really good for like a lockdown super. Maybe if you do like an instant Tiger Knee and you can get it really quickly off the ground, might be really good to do a tag in and try to do some high-low mix-ups. But at the same time, he's out another super which reaches into the ground and pulls you like into the underworld and does some pretty decent damage. If it's at the end of a combo, it doesn't do a lot of damage like most supers in this game. But the good thing about it is that the thing felt almost instant. Like it reaches into the ground almost immediately, pulls you under, and then JEDAH feels invincible while that stuff is happening. His level 3 is also a fantastic reference to Darkstalkers, as well as his other super in that game, which is the Blood Contract, I believe. Either way, it looks cool. It leaves an imprint of like any character in the game. Whether or not you performed it on one or the other, it actually changes the visual look of the contract, which is really nice, and a nice touch back to Vampire Savior. But overall, I don't have too many complaints with him outside of the general way he looks. I think one thing that definitely would have made his appearance a lot more awesome, because he is very fun to play and he does control very well. And it's the goop that composes like the character and his body. He usually uses like blood and his own blood to command different attacks in the original Vampire Savior games. And in this game, of course, because it's tied to Marvel and Disney, we're not going to have a character that just oozes and squeezes blood out of him at every given point. So it's purple in the game right now, which is disappointing, but at the same time, I get it and I understand why. It's like the similar thing that happened to Mira in Killer Instinct, most likely. So I am very much looking forward to the PC version of Marvel Infinite, not just for the best graphics and hopefully the best online. Man, I'm really looking forward to the mods. I desperately want to see somebody mod in the correct blood red color for his supers, for the blood contract, for his moves that just have splashing blood effects and everything like that everywhere. That'll look just way cooler and much more realized of JEDAH if it does look the way it should. So, looking forward to that in the PC version. I think that's one thing that's my biggest gripe, is that it's not actually blood. It's this weird purple goop that he uses as constructs. So that's about it I got for JEDAH right now. I'll leave you guys with a match as well of some pretty decent JEDAH footage. I've got a ton of gameplay matches to show off to you guys, so don't go anywhere. If you're looking forward to more of that, please leave me a thumbs up or a comment below. I'll do my best to get this stuff rendered out in highest resolution possible. But until then, I appreciate the support of the video, guys. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing my best to try to get this stuff out there as quickly as possible. So until then, my name is Max, and I'll see you dudes next time.
Don't pull anything funny. We're on the same side. For now.
There's a bounty on my head. You trying to claim it?
Who will come out on top? Ready! Fight!
One shot!
Double shot!
One shot!
Line him up! Watch him burn!
Yes!
Heart shot!
Well done!
Crop slice!
This!
Seeing double.
JEDAH!
Slice. Up there. Try this on. Watch. Suddenly.
Get out of there! Stand back! Reload! Back! Incendiary! Got a shot! I'm ready!
Double shot. Suddenly. Cutting. Not yet.
JEDAH!
Seeing double.
No need for the tactics of play.
No one gets left behind! 3, 1, shot!
Level 1.
Frag ready! JEDAH! Grenade launcher!
Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Maxima.
JEDAH!
No need for the tactics of play.
Level 1. Excellent.
Fire! Frag ready! Grenade launch! JEDAH!
Titan combo KO. Yes.
That do it?
You shall live on as part of me.